Impact weapon defenses. An impact weapon attack can be anything. It could be a stick, it could be a rock, it could be a pool stick, chair, anything. Anything an opponent can pick up and hit you with. Impact weapons can be designated weapons, such as a baton, a flashlight, any other kind of impact weapon, or could they be opportune, such as a garbage lid, or anything somebody can pick up, a book, a laptop, anything. To defend against impact weapon attacks, Krav Maga closes the distance and deflects the weapon. We then confiscate the weapon and use it for a counterattack. The idea is not to allow him to hit you with any part of the weapon. So here's what it looks like from the top. The way Krav Maga approaches impact weapon defenses is to close on the attacker from here. Okay? Now you see what I'm doing. This arm is going to meet the attacker's hand, and the weapon will simply flow off the arm. My chin is tucked, and I'm counterpunching at the same time. So the way we begin teaching this is very simple. We ask you to dive, just like this. Okay? Now you notice my fingertips are touching, which allows my arm to spear or to intercept the incoming strike. From here, we just lower the hand, and there's your counterattack. Remember, Krav Maga always relies on simultaneous defense and attack. Here is the defense, here is the counterattack. They're together from here, boom. Now you notice from the side here, okay, I'm leaning in to the attack. I'm on the balls of the feet to explode through the attacker. Again, chin is tucked, do it from this angle from here, boom. Now, of course we burst, and that would look like this, here, boom. Into the attacker, this angle, and this angle. We're going to focus on distance now, and distance is a big part of timing. Fight timing is crucial to any kind of self-defense, but at the same time it's one of the harder things to learn, but slowly we'll get you there. So Don is presenting right here. He's got an impact weapon. It's long. If he extends it fully, that is the greatest danger zone right here for me. Now I need to understand closing on him. If he takes a step back, and he brings it behind his head like this, and he swings at me, he's going to take a step forward. That's the distance, and I've got to close. So again, it's timing now. If I close on him and he's almost hitting me, I'm a bit late. I can still do a defense, but I'm a bit late. The optimum thing is as he's winding up from here and he comes in from here, it's there. And what you see there is simultaneous defense and attack.
For impact weapon defenses, be sure to thrust or spear your deflecting arm out to meet the incoming threat. Do not simply raise your arm up to intercept the incoming attack.
The idea is my hand is meeting Frank's hand. So Frank will come in, and we'll do this slowly. I need the correct timing. Fight timing is doing the correct technique at the correct time and judging distance correctly. So Frank is going to attack from here, slowly, here. Frank, continue with the weapon down. You see the way it harmlessly glides off my back with a counterpunch. We'll do it from this angle, slowly. From here again, Frank attacks from here. Over the top. Again, counterpunch. From there, we will then confiscate the weapon. We'll do it one more time from this angle so you can see. Okay, Frank's going to come in slowly again from here. And then we'll begin our counterattack. That will look like this. Frank's going to come in this angle. The hand is meeting the weapon again from here. Go ahead, Frank. Spear it from there. I've counterattacked. Switch the angle one more time. Okay, from here. There. Now, I'm going to catch the weapon. I'm also going to hit Frank here with a cross forearm. This is for two reasons. One, it's a debilitating strike. Two, is when I give him a knee from here, he doesn't headbutt me. If I grabbed him from here and he headbutted me like that, I've defeated my own defense. So we're controlling the attacker from here. Multiple knees. You can even hit the head. knee strike. You can even come through with a groin kick. I prefer the knees because it brings me back very quickly to attempt the disarm, which is this. Now we're going to focus specifically on the takeaway. What I use is option 1, which is simply wrenching it away, and then I'll show you another option as well.
For weapon removal option number 1, secure the weapon firmly in the crook of your elbow and yank back sharply using a backward step using your body torque to wrench the weapon away. Of course, you may use the weapon to counterattack as necessary. Again, be sure your counterattacks are forceful and continuous. If your combatives are effective in incapacitating the attacker may drop the weapon. Be sure to neutralize the threat before confiscating the weapon.
Let me show you another takeaway option. Again, from here, I'll start at a passive stance looking away. He attacks from here. Go ahead here. Multiple knee shots. From here, guys, I'm going to go down his arm, secure the weapon. I'm going to use my knee against his thumb joint. Here. Okay, again, here, take it out. I can hit him in the back of the head. And again, I can continue with relentless to take the weapon away. Opposite angle. For here, Frank, please. Again, passive stance looking away. He attacks from here. From here, again, I've got control. I've stunned him. I'm sliding down the arm, keeping my eyes on him. I know where the stick is. I'm going to use my patella against his thumb joint from here. And counterattack. And keep counterattacking into that sif. The counterattack. You see violence of action carries a day there. From here, right goes here. Boom, counterattack again against the lat. Counterattack from here. Counterattack with a knee, whatever suits you. Sliding down the arm. I know where this is. I don't need to look at it. I'm panning for multiple threats. The knee, patella, will come up against the knuckles or the thumb joint. Here, okay? Not here, not here. Here, and counterattack, and counterattack, and counterattack. You continue the counterattack. So again, one technique, multiple attacks. And counterattack, and keep counterattack, keep counterattack. And one point on relentless. Relentless is a seamless, overwhelming counterattacking using all parts of the body. You're not giving your attacker respite to fight back or even breathe for that matter. It's a seamless, overwhelming counterattack, giving him no chance to come back at you. One point we have to cover, the stance. This is a neutral stance. You saw when I taught it from the beginning, we use a neutral stance. Of course, if you see a weapon coming, you're going to get into your basic atlet stance, which is, again, bladed, hands are up, ball of the foot off the ground, so you can explode. From the neutral stance, it means I didn't see it coming. And if I were to do the technique from neutral stance, it would look like this. Frank comes up, we'll do it slowly. Again, I'm looking over there, and out of the corner of my eye, I see an attack coming from here. There. Same technique. Counterattack. Knees. Knees. Let's cover that defense again, but we're going to do it from two different stances. You saw from the basic stance I was here in my outlet stance. Again, chin is tucked, ball of the foot so that I can move. Okay? What you also saw when we started teaching was from a passive stance. A passive stance is where you're caught unaware. But to teach it, we just do this in the beginning to get the body lean.